So the New York, not New York, Connecticut, close enough to New York Sun are facing the Indiana Fever tonight. And we are live. We are live for it, lads. For all of you guys that are in the stream, thank you guys. Thank you guys. For all you guys that are coming in here after the stream, thank you guys equally as much. I don't discriminate. Viewers are viewers. Viewers are viewers, lads. So we are going to bring this up a bit, maybe. Bring this up a bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We should just be able to see it. Just about be able to see the number. Perfect. So yeah, we have got a couple of people in chat right now. We got 4 likes. If somebody could comment something, that would be great. That'd be great, just to make sure the chat works. Hey everyone, happy Friday. Thank you for commenting that. Because now I can tell you guys for a fact that the chat works. Sometimes it's a little bit, the chat box can be a little bit iffy. Sometimes it can be a little bit iffy. One of these a bit wider than the other. There we go. This one a little bit wider on the outside. Perfect. Perfect. It's working. Yep, it is working completely fine. Game starts in 14 minutes, lads. 14 minutes for the game to start. And this is the Fever starting lineup. The Fever are starting the same lineup. If the Fever don't win this game, fire Stephanie White tonight. Like, if the Fever don't win this game, we're going 2-10. We're going 2-10 into the 10-game break. We're starting off worse after 10 games than last year. Or 2-8, sorry. Like, if we lose to the Connecticut Sun with Marina Mabry, are Nelson Doda and Mabry playing? Sid Colson's playing her 30 minutes again. She's going to set her career high in minutes. Again. Who are the Mercury playing tonight? Oh, Alyssa Thomas is just missing the game. Fair enough. They're going to lose this game anyway. So Marina Mabry seems okay. Doing a bang-up job. Appreciate it. Why Sid? Because the team decided to go for vibes instead of a backup point guard. Simple. It's as simple as that. Luckily, you can make the playoffs with a losing record. Yeah, I don't. It just depends on how ass the other teams are. I know you're gonna be able to make it. Yeah, there's no. I was about to say there's no way. Time to watch the news. Like, these might be the 2 worst teams in the league. These might legitimately be the 2 worst teams in the league. Oh, this is gonna be. The game was so bad yesterday. Like, that game was so bad. Why isn't Sophie starting? Sophie Cunningham was garbage the last game. She was so garbage. Starting PG. Can you imagine Sanaya Rivers full court pressing Sophie Cunningham? So who's starting for the Sun? Okay, Nelson Doda and Mabry are playing, of course. Of course they're both playing. So John Quell's playing against the Mystics. Clarkonomics. Yeah. Sophie's not a good point guard. No, Sophie isn't a good ball handler. She's good at facilitating an offense. Like, I have to say. She is good at facilitating an offense. And it's funny, I have a video about, like, the viewers. I just had so many, like, news things that came up, like the Dejanay and the Paige situation. I'm going to be so late to the news about the viewership of the last game. It's coming out tomorrow, like. Sophie could barely dribble ball past half court. Yeah. Caitlin Clark faking her injury. Like, it's kind of hard to fake a quad strain. And it was still a top 10 most viewed game. Why would the player fake an injury? I don't know. I never understood why people were saying Angel Reese faked her wrist injury. There is video footage of her landing on her wrist, getting up, holding her wrist, and like doing that. Landing on her wrist, holding her wrist, and like trying to figure out how to play on it. Like, I don't understand how that was like, that became a thing. Angel still has issues with that wrist, yeah. That's why she missed the semis and finals of Unrivals. And they still won without her. You're injured, sit down, on the court, arguing refs. What the hell does that have to do with anything? What the hell does that have to do with anything? Sitting down is not going to help a quad strain. Let's hope that this isn't going to be a good game. Why are we hoping? Why are we watching basketball if we hope it's going to be a bad game? It's going to be a bad game. Look, it's going to be a bad game, but why are we hoping it's going to be a bad game? Because it's going to be one. We know it's going to be one. Jesus, Courtney Vandersloot got hit her hard. Oh. Okay, yeah. How is that not a flagrant? That's a yellow card in rugby. That's a straight red in rugby. That is a straight red in rugby. Oh my God. If DJ Janae comes in, call security. Like, Mabry's playing, yeah. Will Timpson get 1 minute? She might play. She might if they're winning by 30. Take Sydney out and put Sophie in. I mean, they don't have a backup point guard. Like, they don't. There's plenty that can go. And for someone saying, should they sign Fatou? The Liberty owner rights. They have to give up something for her. And the Liberty aren't going to give her up easily. That's for sure. The Liberty aren't giving her up easily. Like, if you think the Liberty are giving up like a Marine Johannes, a Hanju, or a Marine Fatou easily, you don't know what this Liberty team are all about. This Liberty team are stockpiling assets. They've seen what it's done with Leonie Phoebish. they've seen, like, you go overseas, you get, like, a Carter on a 10-day. I wouldn't be opposed to that, you know. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to signing Kenny Carter on a 10-day. Because, like, wasn't Grace cut? They're not going to bring back Grace Berger. Yeah, the whole now you know thing was not good for the Fever to do that, especially if the Fever suck. Especially if the Fever suck. You can't with Carter. I'm sorry, what do you think is going to be worse for team morale? Losing 8 of your first 10 games, or having Kennedy Carter there and being 500? And also, by the way, why are so many people shocked that there is a Pride game? This is the WNBA we're talking about. It is Pride Month. This is the WNBA. There are millions of sports leagues that people wear Pride armbands. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, like? Who cares? Little kids and sex teams aren't cool. Like, what the... Like, what the hell? Like... I was about to say, I was like... What are you talking about? I don't care. Pride was next month. Just play the game. Let a team do what they want. We don't have Ref 42. If Ref 42 or the Jordan refs. Political activism doesn't want to be on the court. Isn't on the court. And by the way, every single person that's ever said that just doesn't want the opposite politics being put in the court. And also, why the fuck? Why? Like, I'm sorry. What the hell does who ex-player wants to go to bed with have anything to do, or is attracted to do with politics? What the fuck does that have to do with that? I don't give a damn. It makes absolutely no difference to you. And if you have an issue with that, this is the WNBA. There's 75% of them. It's basketball, not only for... What the fuck are you on about? What are you guys on about? How dumb are you? You've taken the furthest extreme. You've taken the first extreme. What the fuck does this have to do with politics? How dumb are you? I'm not American. What the fuck does that have to do with politics? It's been made political in your country, maybe. In your country. I don't give a flying fuck, lads. And why do you guys care? Morals are important. And I mean this. I got only 500. If you guys think that it is immoral to be attracted... Who you're attracted to is immoral, get the fuck out of my chat and don't come back. I don't give a flying fuck. You could literally be... We are watching the WNBA, lads. We are watching the WNBA. If you have an issue with that, this is the WNBA of all things. I have not mentioned one word of politics. You guys are talking politics. I have not said one word. Get the fuck out of my chat, you prick. And you guys can all leave, by the way. If that is an issue for you guys, if being a decent person is an issue for you guys can leave. It's the last time I'll talk about it. You guys can leave. You guys can always leave. You guys can unsubscribe. Road to 0 subscribers. It was made into a political movement in Ireland. That's why it's legal. What are you talking about? You do realize that it passed like 90-10 in Ireland, right? You do realize it passed 90-10. Like, let's go. Let's watch Sid Coulson stink it up. Let's watch Sid Coulson stink it up. Let's watch Sid Coulson stink it up, lads. Let's watch Sid Coulson stink it up in peace. Let's watch Sid Coulson turn the ball over more than she has assists in peace. Let's watch this disaster class, lads. Remember, it was legalized. It was a political movement. Fuck off. Piss off. Respect others' opinions. Piss off. Let's go. Let's watch Sid Coulson disaster class. Let's watch Sid Coulson disaster class right here. Let's watch a Sid Coulson disaster class, lads. That's what we're here for. We're here to watch a Sid Coulson disaster class. Give Sid Coulson one last chance. Sid Coulson set her career high in minutes at 36 years old. What's a good over-under? If the Fever lose this game, and Christy White, I don't know what we're going to call her at this stage. If she's still in, if Coulson plays 25 plus minutes and they lose, and Stephanie White is in her job tomorrow, I've given up on this front office. I'm giving up on the front office. I know, Sid Coulson, I literally said she's someone who's good if she has to play 5 minutes. I literally said she's a great 5-minute game player. When I said Sid Coulson was okay, I assumed they were going to bring 12 players. I assumed they were going to bring 12 players. All you do is whine. That is great. That is great. This is also, never forget, chats are a dictatorship, not democracy. So you guys don't have to watch me, you don't have to watch me whining anymore. Is Aaliyah getting 10 points? If Aaliyah Boston doesn't get 10 points. Like, if Aaliyah Boston does not get 10 points. At this stage, again, fire Stephanie White. Sanaya Rivers is going to be full court press Sid Coulson into oblivion here. Do you guys reckon Sid Coulson is going to get past the halfway line on Sanaya Rivers? Wait, they bench AC Sheldon. You can't just implement the triangle offense in 2 days. Especially when half of this team, no offense to this team, I wouldn't be saying that, like, what is up with Lexi Hull just shooting Dirk fades? Like, why is that a new thing? That Lexi Hull Dirk fade is like the first option in the Fever's offense. And by the way, Aaliyah Boston has set her career high twice against Tina Charles. She always gives Tina Charles the business. Let her do it again today. Okay, let's go, Howard. Let's go. AB triple-double. If AB has a triple-double. Oh, dear Lord. What was Natasha Howard trying to do there? What was Natasha Howard trying to do there? Why are you guarding Sanaya Rivers on the three-point line, Sydney Coulson? Why are we denying Sanaya Rivers? They're already denying Sanaya Rivers on the three-point line. She's the worst shooter in the history of basketball. Good take, Kelsey, I guess. Brick. Good board, Howard. Good take. Good take. That's what we need. Best college defender, Michaela Timpson player. Yeah. Good job, Coulson, I guess. Sanaya Rivers guarding Lexi Hull is an interesting one. Would I accept being annexed by the US if Ireland got WNBA team? Ireland's Ireland. Like, learn about Irish history before you ask that question. Like, I hope it's from a place of naivety, but Ireland's not even a full country right now. Okay, Kelsey. Okay, Kelsey. I see you. Good layup. Good job, Kelsey. I'm hate watching fever right now. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, I'm not hate watching the fever. Better so far. It is the Connecticut Sun. But yes, it has been better so far. The defenses look good. The defenses look very good. They're still doing dumb stuff, but it's going in. And they're actually trying to run. They're not walking it down. And they're giving the ball to Aaliyah Boston. Oh, that is great offense. That is beautiful offense. Oh my God, that is beautiful. That is beautiful offense, lads. And they have to beat the Connecticut Sun. Good defense, Howard. It's all right. It's all right. Ireland is the world's greatest tax haven. Ireland is the world's greatest tax haven, lads. You have by percentage of population, it's the highest educated country. It has the highest percentage of college graduates per capita in the world, and it's a tax haven. So you not only can employ skilled workers, Irish workers work for next to nothing, and you get the tax haven. She did get a me-bound there. Olivia Nelson-Ododa has in fact got one me-bound so far. She has in fact got one me-bound. Ireland has nothing to offer. Ought to be here than where you are. That's all I'm going to say. Good take, Howard. Good, great take. Great take. Boxy's great. We're not insulting Boxy, lads. Are you guys just out here insulting Ireland? Because of all things, Boxty is... Like, my mom's from the west of Ireland. My great take, Aaliyah. My mom's from the west of Ireland, where Boxty's kind of as popular as is more popular. Aaliyah getting 4 points early is good. Everyone misses layups. It's basketball. The Fever's defense has been great here so far. What is maybe even trying to do there? Defense has been exceptional. It's been absolutely exceptional. Good take, Lexi. Where did this mid-range game from Lexi Hull come from? She didn't have that in Unrivaled. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I'll take the middies if she's shooting them at 50% rate. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. We're up 8. That's what you need. They're playing the Connecticut Sun. Let's be completely honest. They're playing the Connecticut Sun tonight. Like, the Connecticut Sun might go 0 for 44. 0 for 44. This Connecticut Sun lost to Wings by 20. Like, if you are losing to the Dallas Wings by 20, it might be you. It might be you, lads. It might be you. They're looking so much better tonight, yeah. They're running. The annoying thing is they're running the Connecticut Sun offense, which is just literally this. They're literally just running this. They are running this like 90% of their actions. This is the cut they're looking for, by the way, which is really concerning long term. So, let's say there's a 3-point line here, and Lexi Hull's here, and let's just say either Boston, Boston has the ball, or if she has the ball, oh, sorry, it's on paint. And they're looking for this cut way, way too much. The screen down for Hull. They ran it for Bonner in the playoffs constantly. Curling to here. Like, they're actively looking for the mid-range shots, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see long-term the team looking for the mid-range shot. Like, if this is, like, I understand them playing like this without Caitlin Clark. But if this is how the Fever are playing, if they try to run this offense with Caitlin Clark, I don't know. Not the end of the world, though. Play a 4 out, 1 in. They've really gone out of the pick and roll. And a lot of it's come from their defense. The Fever's defense has been locked down here. They've absolutely locked them down. Like they've only taken 4 shots. The Fever have taken 2. And 1 was a me-bound. Yeah. They've taken 4 shots, and 1 of them they got a me-bound. So they've only shot the ball on 3 possessions. The Fever have shot 2, 4, 6, 8. So the Fever have 8 shots. They've only shot the ball on 3 different possessions. The Fever's, yeah, like, you're looking at 2 individual turnovers and a team turnover. How's the Liberty Washington Mystics game? Who started off well for the Mystics? Sonia with 3, Kiki with 2. Leonie Phoebish, the GOAT, with 8 points here so far. Ah, damn. We need more middies. In the year of 2025, no one needs more middies ever. I actually feel bad for Mazian. Like, he's actually has no chance. With this team, he has no chance. That's a harsh call, in my opinion. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. Nelson Adota, this team, like, this Connecticut Sun team sucks. This Connecticut Sun team really sucks. Like, just looking at their offense, it's really bad. What are you doing, Kelsey? Stop shooting mid-ranges. Like, they literally play like, it's exclusively pull up mid-range shots and contested layups. Like, have they shot a 3-pointer in this game? 0 threes. 0 threes. Great pass. Great pass. Oh, great shot by Marina Mabry. Wait, has there been a 3-pointer in this game? Nobody shot a 3-pointer yet. It's been 6 minutes. Aaliyah Boston setting her career high and Tina Charles just needs to be just a given. Why? What's happened? Why are there so many pull-up middies? Like, the Fever are passing up open threes. Like, we're playing 1980s basketball. Like, they've reverted. Oh my god. This is awful. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what? I'm watching pull-up middies. I'm watching pull-up fucking middies. What are we watching? What are we watching? I did not. I am staying up to watch pull-up middies. Shoot a three-pointer. Please. Yay! They shot a three. Let's go, Sophie. That's what you need to see. That's what we need to see. Thank you, Sophie, for shooting a three instead of shooting a pull-up. Good D from Coulson. Jump balls, probably. With Haley Peters, is it? Offense will not win games. Dude, we're playing the Connecticut Sun. The Fever, if the Fever don't play either end of the floor, I still think they can win this game. The energy's better, 100%. But we cannot forget we are playing the Connecticut Sun. This team is 0-5 and has either in their 5 games they've either blown double-digit leads or gotten blown out. They got blown out by the Wings. If we lose to JC Sheldon, if the Fever lose to JC Sheldon, Caitlin Clark, if JC Sheldon starts cooking the Fever, I'm not joking when I say this, I think Caitlin Clark might check herself into the game. If JC Sheldon starts hooping, Caitlin might check herself into the game. Like, people genuinely think that Caitlin's rival is Angel or Paige. It is JC Sheldon. Oh my god, why are we shooting pull-up middies, Sanaya Rivers? JC freaking Sheldon! Don't let JC Sheldon cook us. Whatever happens, not JC Sheldon. Anyone but JC Sheldon. How did Sheldon go number 5? It was Caitlin and the rest. There was no other good guards in the draft. The third chosen guard in that draft from America was Deasia Fair, didn't make the league. The Wings wanted a guard. Realistically, she shouldn't have gone in the first round. Like, Carla Late should have went above her. Good board. Oh, I should have played a drinking game. If they lose tonight, the next game's going to be a drinking game. Sunday night's going to be a drinking game. Is that them on the line? Nope. Oh no, I'm going to have a drinking bingo board. Angel Reese missed layup drink. I might die, so I'll make sure my housemates are watching this. One of my housemates is watching the stream. Wait, is she on the line? Angel Reese missed layup. One sip. Me bound. If I can do it with beer and I'll be fine. One sip with beer and I'll be okay. Me bound. Drink. Aaliyah Boston. Phantom foul. Drink. Oh, JC Sheldon has given us the business. Oh my god. It was fun while it lasted. Like... So, Sid... Oh, that's dangerous from JC Sheldon. That's dangerous. By the way, unpopular opinion, diving on the ball should be banned in basketball. Diving on the ball should be banned in basketball. It causes way too many injuries. It should be banned. Diving on the ball. There is nothing to be gained by diving on the ball. Like, how many knees get blown out from diving on the ball? Like, in any other sport, if there is a certain play or something that constantly causes teams to blow their ACLs out, tear their MCLs. I tore an MCL from someone diving through my knee. I tore a meniscus from someone diving through my knee years later. I have an MCL and meniscus tear from someone diving through my knees. In any other sport, if there is an action, just like tackles from behind in football, if you tackle from behind because people aren't expecting it, it's a straight red no matter what now. You're not allowed to do that. Diving on the ball should be banned in basketball. In any other sport, if there is a certain thing you do that every season causes 10 plus people to blow out their knees, it will be banned. It will be banned. Sophie's playing point guard with JC Sheldon full court pressing. Is JC on 2 or 1? Or 2 or 3? Only 2. Thank you so much for the $5. Doesn't matter how we win. The important thing is not to lose by much with LCC. They can play 80 balls. They win. Stop. What? Thank you for $5. I'm struggling to read that. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I don't see how they win this game. Me bound! Drink! Can Natasha Howard stop crossing the ball over in front of people? Why are we going to Bree Turner paint touches? And they're on the line. They're going to beat us. Why is she passing the ball to Bree Turner? And why is Bree Turner playing over Dantas? Like... Oh my God. Thank you for the $10, Robert. Really appreciate that. Great pass to Aaliyah. Aaliyah's got to have 40 tonight, honestly. Like, how many more knee injuries? Mitchell has never averaged over 3 assists. She did, I'm pretty sure, in 2022. 70 White ain't all that. Like, on pace for 92. In fairness, they are. They are on pace for 92, but like, there's going to be a stage where they just start missing. There's going to be a stage they just start missing. They're just going to full court press Sophie Cunningham. Like, Aaliyah Boston is 5 for 5. When Aaliyah Boston plays Tina Charles, good things happen. Fever should sign those 8-year-olds. In a Caitlin Clark high school jersey, why not? Do they bring on the coach? Like, this is all just... The Fever is this bad. Like, the Connecticut Suns stink. Like, I don't think people realize how bad the Connecticut Sun are. Why is Howard bringing the ball up? I don't know. I don't know. The Liberty are killing the Mystics so far. Citron with 3, Kiki with 4. Sykes has 8 shots already. Phoebish has 8 points. Cloud has 0. Marie Johannes Kennedy Burke's been Kennedy Burke. Gray's greater than Coulson. Yeah, but like, that's not hard. Why are they starting Coulson again? Coulson's just after getting hurt. Run the pick and rolls. They don't want to run the pick and rolls. They've run one pick and roll in the whole game. Expand the stats. I cannot, unfortunately. The website doesn't let me do that. Tina Charles just wants to score everything. Wants to score everything. Take a shot every time Liberty go to the line tonight. Dead by halftime. All right, let's see what Leah's doing. Oh. Nope, that's a shot clock. So Coulson's probably done for the game because JC Sheldon dived through her knee. Like, what is going to happen here? Aaliyah's now on 2, which isn't good. If Aaliyah picks up a 3rd, we're screwed. All right, we're going to need 40 from Aaliyah. JC Sheldon is Caitlin's rival, not very bright. Ask Caitlin Clark who's her biggest rival. She will answer JC Sheldon. Ohio State. We just let Sanaya Rivers. Okay, good. Sanaya Rivers hit a 3. Leave her open. Leave her open. She's going to start chucking. Leave her open. What is this offense? We just... Stop shooting with your foot on the line. What is this offense? Ryan Howard and Caitlin Clark like each other. There's a competitive rivalry there. Ryan Howard or JC Sheldon and Caitlin Clark, as far as I'm aware, hate each other. As far as I'm aware, they hate each other. Oh my, what is this? That's a foul. Oh my god, we got lucky. We got so lucky. Oh my god. Like, if we lose to the Connecticut Sun, oh my god, Haley freaking, this is Haley Peters. There are 2 players on the floor that would be in our rotation. We got lucky. Sophie Cunningham fouled. Good take, Duana. Duana Bonner has been fantastic. She loves this offense. No! She's on 3. Bree Turner's about to come back in. Oh, no. She's about to be subbed off as well. They were about to sub her off anyway. That's her done for the half. Dantas in the game. Okay. We can live with this lineup. Dantas is tough, and Dantas knows how to foul. Dantas knows how to foul. We live with it. Better than Bree Turner. Good take, Dantas. Come on. Tina Charles plays no defense. 2025, she plays no defense. Great pass, Sanaya Rivers. Good pass. Good pass. I gotta be honest there. Sanaya Rivers is killing it. Good shot, Kelsey. Unlucky. We live with it. We live with it. It's a good pass. Bria Hartley had a layup. She just went downhill. By the way, why does Stephanie White not play Nelson Adota? She looks legit. Oh, come on. That's surely it's not team yet, is it? Surely it's not team yet, is it? Surely not team. Sky got their first wins. If the Sun get their first win here. Like, they don't even have their point guard, by the way. They don't even have their point guard. I love how Tina Charles just lifts her 2 hands in the air and just shoots. Doesn't matter who's near her. Great take, Duana. Come on. Good take. Duana Bonner's hooping. -9 would not have even... Not her fault. Not her fault. Let's go. Bonner been playing well. Oh my god. Fever are so garbage, yeah. If they don't win this by double digits, it's bad, even without Caitlin. Like, it is. It's bad if they don't win this game by double digits. Okay, Tina Charles missed the me-bound right there. What is Kelsey Mitchell doing? Kelsey Mitchell plays basketball like it's NBA 2K. Like she's a rim-running point guard in NBA 2K. Like she literally plays basketball like it's 2K. Like she plays ball like she just zigzags. Like this is so bad. This is so bad. She runs like a Sonic, yeah. Like... This is sides. This is worse than sides. This is worse than sides. At least sides was paint touches. This is nonsense. This is nothing. Like, sides at least had a fundamental misunderstanding of basketball. Sophie's the best shooter. I mean, she might be the only shooter on this team. Photo. I don't want Serena Sundell. Not this season. You are not bringing Serena Sundell over. Sides had a plan. It was a dumb plan, but she had a plan. At this stage, have Dantas bringing the ball up the floor. They're not pressing Dantas. Have whoever is guarding Tina Charles take the ball up the floor at this stage. I don't care. Just not Kelsey Mitchell. Oh my god, like... Dantas has been fine. Timpson needs to play something. Timpson will show Tina Charles. I don't think she will, but it can't be worse. It can't be worse. Like, they put on Anissa Morrow. They're literally willing to play Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow sucked so far. All 5'9" of Anissa Morrow is on the court right now. Good blitz. How many steps did Breanna Mabry take? They're not going to re-sign Grace Berger. It's either a jump or how many steps did Breanna Mabry take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps maybe? You lose that to Breanna Mabry, Lexi. Come on. That's probably a foul by Dantas. Good defense, Dantas. Kelsey isn't hitting right now. Oh, this is one of the worst basketball games I've ever watched. Like, let's be honest. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, Anissa Morrow rebound. There's 3-on-1. That's only Lexi Hull. 4, that is not even, there's no effort. There's no effort here. 3 of them watched Anissa Morrow go in. It was 3 of them were there with Lexi Hull. That's not a foul. We got bailed. We got bailed. Kelsey Mitchell's meant to be a superstar. No, no, no. This version of Kelsey Mitchell is not a star. This is Badarike. This is Badarike. No Caitlin, no party, it seems, yeah. She just made, okay, she made one at least. What are we watching? Like, I have no idea what this is. This is a sport that vaguely resembles basketball. Like, the Connecticut Suns suck. How bad must Michaela Timpson be if she's not playing, getting on the floor? Oh my god. Oh my god, Kelsey nearly ran it out of bounds. You know, if we win this game, it doesn't matter. Oh my god. How did Natasha Howard just get away with that? How did she just get away with that? Oh my god. She just bulldozed somebody. What is this? How did she just get away with that? Oh my god. She wound up. She wound up to that one. She did an Alyssa Thomas. Fair play. Great job from the referees. Great job giving us the benefit of the whistle here. But like... we're watching, like, they are playing Anissa Morrow, by the way. They're playing Anissa Morrow. Oh my god. Also, Serena Sundow's not the answer. Like, she is 100% not the answer. Like, she couldn't dribble past the halfway line. Like, she is not the answer. Who is the answer? You know what you do? You go to the... You look at the Spanish league. You look at the Spanish league. You look at the French league. You look in the Turkish league. And you see who were the best American guards that are not in the WNBA. Coach is not as great as the hype. She's garbage. She's garbage. Like, I'm just going to tweet this out. I was like, Christy Sides. Christy Sides may have, like, had a poor plan for how to run the team. But at least she had... At least she had a plan. At least she had a plan. This is barely basketball. Do not sign Sedona Prince. I have no doubt about it that Stephanie White's a good defensive coach. I have no doubt about that. That's a foul. That's a foul. Natasha Howard she's getting the Stewie whistle right now. She's getting the Stewie whistle. She's getting the Stewie whistle right now, and we need that. We need the Stewie whistle. What is that? Good defense, Lexi. That is clearly a foul. You can't grow up around someone's back. Has Lexi played every minute of the game? Close to it. At least Lexi Hull's hustling. Lexi. Dantas. I'm not, by the way. This is not going at individuals at this game. I am not questioning the effort of these players. I am not questioning the effort of the Fever players today. I am not questioning their effort today, and I mean that. I am not questioning their effort. They are at least trying today. They are at least trying. Can't be struggling with the sun. This team sucks. This team sucks. I'm not even questioning the freaking skill of the team. I'm questioning the skill of the coach. What the hell are they meant to be doing? You're just watching iso ball, dribbling off each other's feet. Oh! Marina, by the way, that's a backcourt. Marina Mabry hit that twice. Or that's what? That's something. Some sort of form of violation. Oh, where's Aaliyah in foul trouble? Not a foul at all. Tina Charles is the Tina Charles whistle. I can't say anything with the way Natasha Howard's been refed in this game. The refs are not the reason why they're losing this game. That's all I'm going to say. The Fever are not beating the Mystics or the Sky in the next 2 games either. That's a... If Marina Mabry did not... He just sub her off. Like, by the way, if that is a Connecticut ball, what the hell is Kelsey Mitchell doing? What is Kelsey Mitchell doing? What is she trying to do? She just kicked the ball out of bounds. Oh my god. Put Lexi a point guard. Put Aaliyah a point guard this stage. Like, genuinely, at this stage, run Dantas a point guard. I don't even care. Oh my god. I don't know what we're watching right now. I actually don't know what we're watching. I'm in shock. I'm in shock right now. DeWanna Bonner has to be point guard, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be DeWanna Bonner. You're right. Whoever suggested DeWanna Bonner, it's got to be DeWanna Bonner. It's Caitlin Clark's fault why the team's losing. I agree. Caitlin Clark made this team look competent. Caitlin Clark made this team. Why is this taking so long? It's very clearly off Kelsey Mitchell. Marina Mabry didn't go near the ball. Bonner does not have good hands. What are we are watching? What? Look at what we're watching. New players overrated. They are what they are. By the way, there were opportunities to sign players. Like, do you think that a Monique Okoa-Makani who would have the chance to play with Caitlin Clark would have said no? Do you think she would have said no? I mean that. Monique Okoa-Makani would have said yeah. Do you think Kitty Alaxa would have said no? For the opportunity to just get open shots for a whole game beside Caitlin Clark. Like, you're acting like these people would have said no. They were never going to say no. They just chose not to go to Europe. Grace isn't in Turkey at the minute, is she? Never like I liked Kelsey Mitchell when she was this off-the-ball player post-Olympic break. I don't like on-the-ball Kelsey Mitchell. Great take, Sophie. Great take. Is that team fouls? Boom. What would Bree Hall do in this game? What would Bree Hall do? Like, what difference would Bree Hall make? None. That is the answer. None. Like, Aaliyah being in foul trouble. Aaliyah, like, Bree Hall would have done nothing. They need a competent point guard. They chose not to sign a competent point guard. Bree Hall could play point? What are you talking about? She played exactly, as far as I'm aware, exactly 0 minutes of point guard for South Carolina. Good defense, Dantas. You take Grace Berger, but they're not going to take Grace Berger back. They're not going to take Grace Berger back. Why not play Ashton freaking what? Why not just draft Sanaya Fagan to play her points? Has there ever been a shot that Tina Charles hasn't taken? Bad foul. Knock these down, Howard. How many shots? Charles has taken 13 shots. At least Natasha Howard's on the line, which means we are lucky if we get 1 point. Dantas is great. Dantas has been great. Why was Bree Turner ever in the game, by the way? Why did Bree Turner get in before Dantas? Dantas +2 on the floor. Oh, for God's sake. I'm fine. Dantas is a fine backup center. We don't need to worry about the center position. Trying to play pace and space without Kane Clark. They're not trying to play anything. Oh my God. The Fever might go up at halftime. I understand you can't take a charge in the charge circle, but that is reckless from Kelsey Mitchell. I understand you can't take a charge in the charge circle, but that is reckless by Kelsey Mitchell. Yes, she kneed her in the face. That is reckless. Who would you put Michaela Timpson in for? Like, she can't be any worse right now than Natasha Howard. Like, knock these two down, Kelsey. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kelsey. Make at least one. Thank you. Oh. Tie ball game. Not anymore. Marina Mabry from mid. We're going to lose to freaking Mazian's son. How many threes does the Fever make? Uno. 1, I think. Sophie Cunningham. They've only shot about 4. They have shot 5. They are 1 from 5 from 3. Awesome pass. Yep. I don't know what I don't know what Kelsey was doing. There was no need to cut. There's no need to cut in that situation. Sophie didn't expect Kelsey Mitchell to go meep meep and just try to run past someone like she was a damn road runner. She thought Kelsey Mitchell was going to make a smart basketball play. Did we just let Haley Peters hit a 3 on us? What am I watching? Can I play point guard? I will never say I'm better than a WNBA player, but I think I could do a job at the one at this stage. That being said, I probably could hold my own at really low level pro men's basketball. So yeah, I probably could, to be honest. The Mystics, Sykes is just carrying right now. Citron struggling from the field. Goat Phoebus with 12 points and no misses. On 100% shooting. Lads, what is this? What is this? Lads, what are we watching? What are we watching? Like, that is the worst half of basketball I've ever watched. What are we watching? We are watching the Indiana Fever be lucky to be within 2 points of the Connecticut Sun. We are watching a team who has decided they no longer like shooting three-pointers in the Fever. We are watching a team who decided they no longer like shooting threes. We are watching a team who, as of right now, have gotten worse because Sydney Colson is off the floor. How can a team get worse with the subtraction of Sydney Colson? This sums it all up. This sums up her, it flashing before her eyes, oh damn, I'm never getting another coaching job in this league. I'm never getting another coaching job in this league. There's a reason. It now makes sense why she was so bad. It makes sense. She was, it makes sense why she was so bad at Vanderbilt. Kelsey Mitchell, what is going on? Kelsey Mitchell is just dribbling the ball in circles. She's playing basketball like she's a my player. When you play 2K and you're my player, and you've never had VC before, and you're like a 75 overall, and then for Christmas when you're a kid, you get $20 PSN, and you suddenly upgrade speed, ball handling, and you get all these new animations, and you just start spamming dribble moves, but nothing else is good, and you're coming up against the CPU who just keeps stealing the ball. That is Kelsey Mitchell playing basketball. That is Kelsey Mitchell playing basketball right now. Natasha Howard, she just keeps dribbling the ball off people's feet. Every time she crosses the ball over, she turns it over. Lexi Hull, nothing, can't really fault you. Sophie Cunningham has looked okay shooting the ball, I guess, from the free throw line. Hasn't been great, hasn't been awful. I thought the one at Bonner, even as much as she was -7, I thought she was okay. Gonna head to Phoenix soon to watch Mercury and Lynx game. Hope the second half is better. That game might be pretty bad as well, because I'm going to be honest, that game might be pretty bad because both Fee and Alyssa Thomas are probably out. I didn't think Bonner was bad. Why was Bree Turner the first sub off the bench? I don't know. Aaliyah Boston's now in foul trouble, even though she had 10 points, 5 of 5 shooting from the field, which was great. She was killing it. But they're getting cooked by Sanaya Rivers. JC Sheldon was the freaking game changer. Haley Peters has 6 points. Haley Peters, and one of them was a foot on the line 3. They are losing to a team who played Anissa Morrow. And I mean this when I say this. And at this point in her career, Anissa Morrow sucks. Like, all 5'8" of Anissa Morrow trying to play center, and they gave up an offensive rebound. Anissa Morrow, I'm not joking. For Anissa Morrow's basket, Lexi Hull goes for a defensive rebound. Every Fever player isn't even looking to get a defensive rebound, and Lexi tries to get a rebound. There's 3 Suns players going for the offensive rebound. She ends up getting the rebound, and then it ends up in Anissa Morrow's hands, and she gets a layup while nobody gets back. Like, they just conceded 43 points in a half to the Connecticut Sun. The Connecticut Sun. They just lost by 20 to the Wings. The Connecticut Sun. This team can't shoot. They can't drive. They can't play defense. This is a team who put up 70 points, 62 points, 55 points in a game. They have 43 at the half. They have 43 at the half. Outside of a game against the Dallas Wings, who don't play defense, they're on track to score 86 points. 86 at the half. Like, they're on track to score. They scored 55 points against the Atlanta Dream. 55 points against the Dream. The Indiana Fever have as many turnovers as assists. As a team. As a team. They have as many turnovers as assists. And someone says, I don't want to hear shit about new fans again. We deserve medals watching this. This game is going to have this is going to be one of the more viewed games on Ion. This game might peak at over 1 million viewers on Ion. Do not say one word about the new fans again. This is barely basketball. This is barely basketball. Like, I have no idea what is going on. Like, Christy Sides had the dumbest plan ever in making Caitlin Clark a post-entry pass spot-up shooter. But she had a plan. She had an idea. Was it dumb? Yeah. But I will take a coach. I would rather a coach have a plan than a coach have no idea. Like, she's running with the freaking Flanders, like, she's running with the Flanders parents. That is her tactic of coaching right now. That is her tactic of coaching. If you guys do not know my reference, it is we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. That is that is Stephanie White's philosophy of coaching. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. I don't know what they're running. I'm watching this game. And like, people always ask, like, can you do some X's and O's? Can you do some X's and O's? I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't even know what they're trying to do. I don't even know what they're trying to do right here. They run a couple of like curl screens. The first quarter, every offense ended in a pull-up or curl screen midi. They eradicated the 3-ball. They eradicated the pick and roll, and they've eradicated the 3-ball. We are in the year of 2025, and there is a basketball team who don't run the pick and roll and don't shoot the 3-ball. What is this? What is this? I have no idea what is going on. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just shocked. I am genuinely shocked. Because this is Stephanie White, who talks about being an offensive coach. Talks about all this, being an offensive coach. You know, oh, I had to like adapt in Connecticut. I'm sorry, like, this isn't, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This isn't offense. And not only that, they don't play defense. At least the effort's better than the other day, but maybe the effort just looks better because they're playing the Connecticut Sun. They're going to need a miracle. They're going to need a miracle to beat the Connecticut Sun. Like, what are we watching? What are we watching? What is this? What is this? They're going to need a miracle to beat the Connecticut Sun. And this just sums it up, this picture. Side-eyeing Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham has not been good. Sophie Cunningham has not been good at all. She's not been good. Like, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know. Son, I bet you think sarcasm. Like I coach. I am an assistant coach in one of the lowest levels of pro basketball. And I think I could draw up a better offense than Stephanie White. And I am known as a terrible offensive coach. Every single team that I coach that is successful is a grinded out team. I am a grinded out coach, and I still think I would put in a better offensive system than Stephanie White. This is no offense. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Playoffs, but not win, man. This team's not winning around in the playoffs. All you have to do, by the way, this is how you beat the Fever. You full court press Caitlin Clark. You force Stephanie White into pulling a Christie sides and taking the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hands. You win. Like, it's literally it. There is a 3-step way of beating the Fever. Second half drinking game. Yeah, you know what? You might as well. You know what? I'm gonna pee, just so that I don't have to. Just so that I don't have to for the rest of the game. All right, we're about to. You lads, how are you lads? How are you guys mentally? How are you lads mentally? Are you mentally okay? Are you guys mentally okay? Like having to watch this can cause some PTSD. How are you guys mentally? You guys all good? Guys all good, because this for me is, I don't think I've ever experienced something like this before. I don't think I've ever experienced this basketball. And I coach at as low a level pro as there basketball as there is. I don't think I've ever seen this. Been talking up Coulson. This is the one time you probably can talk about Coulson. Coulson played one really good game 2 years ago. But like, I mean, she's better than Kelsey Mitchell at the one. I can't believe that they are the two options of Kelsey Mitchell or Sid Coulson, but better than Kelsey Mitchell at the one. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And lads, by the way, it is a halftime breakdown if you guys are wondering what video is just up on the channel. It is a halftime breakdown, so you don't need to leave this to watch the video. Don't leave this to watch the video if you end up getting a notification for the video. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Michaela Timpson has not played yet, no. No, Michaela Timpson has not played yet. Yeah. Oh. JC Sheldon decided that game by taking out Sid Coulson. I can't believe I've actually said this. That this team got worse from the subtraction of Sid Coulson. You think Caitlin Clark can't play team ball? Oh, lads, what are we? It's a bit painful now. It's a bit painful. That's all I'm going to say. It's a bit painful. Okay. By the way, since when did Microsoft Edge get so good as a browser? Caitlin Clark's selfish. Are you watching this game? She's the only player on this team that passes the ball. She's the only player on this team that passes the ball. Not the best passer. She's the only player on this team that passes the ball. I love Tina Charles missing Nelson Adota for a layup. As a Caitlin Clark has had halves where she had more assists than that team had. Or individually in the team had. Yep, that's what Leah Boston can do. She's by 100 miles the best player on the floor. Good job, Howard. That is the slowest break ever. Great job, Aaliyah. Kelsey for 3. Oh my god, Kelsey. Oh my god. I love that we've taken less 3-point shots than the Connecticut Sun, who are a notorious non-shooting team. Wait, you're saying Sonia Citron? Is Sonia Citron cooking? She's only got 5. They're back in the game, though. Oh, can Natasha Howard stop turning the ball over? That's 3rd turnover, I think, for her. Aaliyah Boston's so good at basketball. She's so good. Oh, for God's sake. Aaliyah Boston's so good. We are not criticizing Aaliyah Boston or Lexi Hull today. Everyone else is fair game, including Sophie Cunningham. Look, if Sanaya Rivers is hitting threes, there's nothing we can do. Like, it's fine. Like, if Sanaya Rivers is hitting threes, we're just going to lose. That is a clear defensive foul. Lexi to Sophie. Good take, Sophie. Come on. Is she coming back? Oh. If she's out of the game, that could be meniscus or something. AB should bring up the ball. I agree. Give us 2 or 3. Give us 2 or 3. If you give us 3 or 3, great. Just give us 2 or 3 and I'm happy. Give us 2 or 3 and I'm happy. I know she's got 1 minimum. 2, let's go. Maybe that's it. Give us 3 or 3. The Fever are down to 9 players. And 2 of them don't play. Like, they don't play Bree Turner or Michaela Simpson. They're down to 7 players. Like, genuinely, they've got 7 players. Am I right in saying the Fever only have 3 healthy guards / wings? Like, the Fever have 9 healthy players. Zero point guards. Oh, Marina Mabry. Are there any... Like... I'm in shock here. Like, this team was literally just... What do you want about growing pains? They've got 7 healthy players that play. $1K in chat. I know. I can't believe it. Great take, Aaliyah. Play Aaliyah point guard. Like... They got 7 healthy players. Aaliyah Boston's exceptional. She's absolutely exceptional. She's what? She's 6 of 6 from the field with 3 assists. And only 3 fouls. Like, Aaliyah's the only reason this is a ball game right now. That's not a foul. Not a foul, but what's Charles on? Charles only on 2 fouls. Why would you call that? Like, she's not in foul trouble. They're going to have the grind one out, yeah. And this is the Connecticut Sun. The fact that we're saying that the grind went out against Connecticut Sun is scary. That is very clearly not a foul. It is impossible. Humans are not walls. It is impossible. It is impossible not to move when you get hit. That's not a foul. You can't overturn it. You can't overturn it, but it's like you don't... like, humans are not walls. No, it'll be upheld. 100%. Charles moving forward. No, she wasn't. It was a bad call, but they can't overturn it. But I don't mind. Like, it's a dumb challenge. You never challenge an offensive, never challenge a moving screen. Because 80% of screens are moving in basketball. I don't understand the challenge. And also, a challenge, they need to do the challenges like they do in, like, Eurobasket and the Olympics, where you can literally hear what the referees are saying. And the referees, and it's like 30 seconds. The referees will be like, she has her feet set, moved slightly, foul. Like, it would be done in 10 seconds. It wasn't a foul, but it's still not going to be overturned. What is going on? If the top European refs came over to WNBA, it's like they're not that much better. There's just more transparency in the way the game is refed at that level. Thank you so much, Tom, for the $10. Really appreciate that. Glad you guys are watching some of this craziness here with me. It's a lot easier to get through this sport that vaguely resembles basketball with a bunch of people in a chat. I'm only keeping Aaliyah and Hull right now. Kelsey Mitchell just rammed over JC Sheldon. Oh my god, she just ran her over. Great tape by Nelson Adota. I gotta say, what? Kelsey. Oh, what the hell just happened? What the hell is that? Oh my god, what is that? What is that? That's about 8 steps. That's the Breanna Steward travel. That's the Breanna Steward travel. Oh, Tina Charles hitting corner threes. We're down 8 to the Connecticut Sun. Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? Kelsey Mitchell is 2 of 9 with 3 turnovers. There are 2 players on the team with more assists and turnovers. Look, at least just play Duana Bonner. She might be able to do something. She might be able to do something. They're 1 of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 1 of 8 on threes. They've only taken 8 threes through 2.5 quarters. Jeez, Citron struggling a bit in this game. Sykes carrying. Breanna with 20. 333 likes, lads. Surely we can get the 500. Surely we got 1,200 people in here. Surely we can get the 500 here. Do you guys reckon we can get the 500 likes by the end of this timeout? And also, lads, we're so close to 48.2 thousand subscribers. Come on, we are 2 off. We're 2 off. I know we can hit that. Coach is too old school, ruin the offense, man. I don't know what the hell. Like, I don't even know. Could have had Lucy Olsen. She wouldn't have made the roster. I still think Michaela Timpson was the right idea. Like, I don't know. Sit them for who? What? Like, there's no... Duana Bonner is probably their only chance of winning this game. As bad as everything's going, Duana Bonner might be their only chance of winning this game. Really? We were 2 off hitting 48.2k and we're now 4 off, lads. Thank you guys for getting 400 likes, though. It's the coach. I mean, yeah, I would assume as much. Thank you so much, up north, girl. Thank you so much for the $10. And I apologize that I'm not as excited. We are all watching the same basketball game. But I appreciate that, and I appreciate every single person that has made this game slightly less unbearable to watch. I appreciate every single person for donating, every single person for commenting. Heck, even just people lurking in the chat. I appreciate all of you guys too. Appreciate all of you guys too. Nah, this team is Aaliyah Boston, and that's it. Thank you guys for 48,200 subscribers. Thank you guys. This team is Aaliyah Boston, and lads. Oh, for God's sake. Liberty 14-0 run. Oh, God. That game's over. Let's go! Let's go! We have 48,201. This is a lot more entertaining than the game just watching the sub count go up and down. That's a lot more entertaining watching the sub... No! No. We're not going to lose it, are we? We're not going to lose it, are we? Wait, who just hit the 3? Good job, Lexi, with the boards. Just go up with it, please. That's not a foul, but we'll take it. Who hit the 3 just there? Mabry. Aaliyah, this is Aaliyah Boston, and that's it. And by the way, Lexi Hull's done nothing wrong. Lexi Hull's done nothing wrong. Let's go! 48-200. There we go. It went in. It went in. Hey, DeWanna Bonner in the game. I think DeWanna Bonner might be able to change it. I think DeWanna Bonner could change things. Fever check the crowd. Can Stephanie White check herself into the game? I don't care what age she is. She has to be able to... She was at least a good WNBA point guard. Not great defense, but we'll live with it. We'll live with them traveling. Lads, let's go. We're comfortably... Oh, no, lads. Oh, no, we're getting... This is the Caitlin Clark effect. Like, I cannot believe it, what's going on. I cannot believe what's going on here. What am... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's the worst offense. That's the worst offense in the history of basketball. Great hustle, Sophie. There, ball. Oh, my God. Ah, lads. Come on now. Come on now. This is not being great at all. This is not being great at all. Ah, Lexi, why? No need to foul. Oh, you're on 2. It's okay. It's okay. There's no team fouls. You're good. Oh, come on! We're down double digits to the Connecticut Sun! Why are we shooting fadeaway middies? Oh, this is just calamitous. This is just comedy. This is just calamitous. Good job, Dandis. Good job. Good job. 1 second. Sorry, lads. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Stormtrooper. Oh. Bree Turner's in the game! Oh my God. Wait, why are Bree Turner and Dantas in the game? What is this? We're down 10. Why are we at Bree Turner and Dantas in the game? At least it's only 3 team. At least it's only 3 team. My God. Oh, Kelsey! Oh, lads. Lads, just get rid of everybody except Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, and Caitlin Clark. And if Sophie Cunningham wants to stay on a cheap deal, keep her. Get rid of everybody else. That's crazy. It's hard. It's going to be hard to finish the 6th seed when you're 2-8 to start the year. Not with 1:54 to go. If you're going to just hack, do it earlier in the shot clock. Thank you so much, Colleen, for the $2. I'm going to barf. This is barely basketball. Someone hit a 3! Oh my God. Let's go, Dantas. Let's go, Dantas. It's about time. What's that, 2 for 10? Good defense, Bree Turner. Dantas is in incredible shape compared to last year. Kelsey! You gave up, like, DeWanna Bonner had an open layup. You just looked off an open layup. Oh, for God's sake. Great finish by Marina Mabry. There's nothing else you can do in that. We're down double digits. We're down double digits to the Connecticut Sun. Great job, Damaris Dantas. Damaris Dantas has been the best player on the floor for outside of Leah Boston. Oh. Mabry's putting up something crazy here. You just know it. What the hell is that? Like, Mabry might be the... Mabry might be dumber than Kelsey Mitchell. Like, there was 1 second between the shot clock and the game shot, and with 8 seconds to go, she chucks from 35 feet. And then commits a transition take foul. Mabry might be... Oh, wait, no, we're not. No. I didn't realize we were about to go under again. How is it not a transition take? How is it not a transition take? Oh. You don't have to be last back. That's clear path. Transition take is transition take. There's different fouls. Kelsey, 3 of... Ah, lads! Lads! We've gone under 48.2k. Lads, come on. But also, lads, come on. We're only at 479 likes. Can we get to 600 likes? Can we get to 500 likes even by the end of this? 500. We're only 21 off. Come on, I'm subjecting myself to this. 500 likes would be incredible. Lads. Lads. You're screwing me here. What does Mabry have? 24. What's Mabry's career high? What's Marina Mabry's career high? I need to see what Marina Mabry's career high. Her career high is 36. Do you reckon she could get 12 more in a quarter and have 36? Lads. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore. Mabry kills the fever. I mean, she won in the playoffs. Thank you, David, for the $4.99. We suck again. Like, I just don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Sid Colson was a big reason why we were ahead 8 minutes into the game. I can't believe I'm saying this. Sophie Cunningham. But this is a weird thing. Sophie Cunningham has not been bad in this game. And she's minus 13. She's not actually been that bad. Like, Kelsey Mitchell's only minus 3. Kelsey Mitchell has been worse. It's just they started off well. They're not playing like a team at all. No. Players that can come out of this game not looking dreadful. Dantas, Mitchell, Lexi. That's it. And Colson, to be fair. I don't know what... Like, nobody on the team has more than 4 rebounds going into the fourth. Hopefully they remember how to play when Caitlin Clark comes back. I agree. Hopefully they remember how to play. Yes, lads. We're back above 48,200. We're back above 48,200. And we're only 25 off 600 likes. Maybe we can get to that. I don't know. I'm trying to gamify things for myself on this stream. Because it's currently 2:13 in the morning. I am extremely tired. I am not drinking caffeine. Like, Aaliyah's 7 for 7 from the field. Give the ball to Aaliyah and get out of her way. Yeah. Yeah. Let Aaliyah play point guard. At this stage, let her play point guard. At least they failed the entry pass there. You were hoping the Fever signed Mabry. I thought the Fever should have tried. Before they got to Wanna Bonner, I thought the Fever should have tried to trade for Mabry, but clearly they weren't. Like, the Sun were not willing to trade for Mabry. Oh, lads. Lads, come on now. Come on now, this is getting ridiculous. Is that 2 fouls, or is that a foul and out of bounds? Oh, Aaliyah, you got to be confident with that. You got to go up with that. You would have drawn a 3rd foul. Good foul, Aaliyah. You're only on 3, aren't you? No! Aaliyah's on 5. I don't think you can overturn that. I don't think you can overturn that. I think it's a foul. No, I don't think it's a foul. Can we get 6-2-5? The amount of points I wish I got in my leave insert. Yeah, you can't overturn that. Aaliyah Boston lifted her hand. You can't overturn that. The Sun coach, Rashawn Mazian, is a really good basketball coach. I wish he wasn't, but he's a good basketball coach. This is going to take 15 minutes. I'm going to pee. I've been drinking way too much water. Alright, please tell me it was overturned. Please tell me it was overturned. They're still at the timeout? Really? Really? I have to close the door. They're still in the timeout. Fever warning hot. Like, what do they have to discuss? It's either a foul or it's not a foul. Like, it's very much a simple. It's either a foul or not a foul. What did you say? Let's get the subs below again. Ha! Didn't work. Didn't work. You tried to get the subs below and it didn't work. Did I wash my hands? I did, in fact, wash my hands. Give me 2 seconds, lads. I don't know if it's a foul, but just like Tina Charles, when you can't overturn it. It is absolutely not a foul, not something you can overturn. Offensive player initiated it. Yeah, but you can't. It's not like clear and obvious. Like it's a weird one. Yeah. That's what I would say. Can we get the 625 likes, lads, by the time this happens? Can we get the 625? Oh my god. What did Citron end up with? 10. Wow, Kiki was a plus on the game. Wow. Great, great. That's exactly what we want to see. I can't believe it, but that's great. I can't believe that was successful. I actually agree that it wasn't a defensive foul. I actually do agree that that's the right call. But very rarely is it the right call they come to. It's clear and obvious. It didn't matter. Did not matter. That is an insanely good play right there. It broke down, but that play was insanely good. Oh my god. Freya Hartley hitting step back threes. Sometimes just nothing you can do. Sometimes just nothing you can do. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Man, this is a blowout. This is a blowout. How are we getting blown out by the Connecticut Sun? Like, the Sun literally lost to the Dream without Griner and scored 55 points. Like, they lost to the Dream without 2 starters. Oh my god. Like, I have no idea. They've given up 74 points. I cannot believe this. They've given up 74 points with 9 minutes to go. Like, at least they're it's a long 2. Oh my god. Defense. They're down 15 points. They're getting 74 points to a team who last week scored 55 points against the Atlanta Dream. At least they're choke artists. Great job. That's all Aaliyah Boston there. These guys are choke artists. This team are choke artists. That's the only thing I can say. This team are choke artists. This team have choked away multiple games this year. Good job. Good job, Aaliyah. Great job, Aaliyah. Come on. Like the only silver, like the only thing, like the only reason to stay positive is the fact that Sun are choke artists. That's the only reason to stay positive, is the fact that they are choke artists. At least she goes 1-2. You don't want to see it end. They're choke artists. The Fever are coming back. If the Fever, by the way, if the Fever get to 80, they win this game. I'm putting it out there. The Sun are not getting to 80. The Sun are not getting to 80. I'm making that bold statement right now. The Sun are not getting to 80. Aaliyah Edwards is minus 23. Shakira Austin's minus 24. What happened to Shakira Austin? Sabrina Ionescu was 30. I think if the Fever get to 80, they win the game. Put $1,000 in the Sun getting to 80. The Sun had 68 points with 5 minutes to go against the Lynx and ended on 60 or ended on 70. We're also not the Lynx. This team doesn't play defense. The Lynx can play defense. Yeah, I know. Who can they sign a point guard now? Just nobody, because Eurobasket about to start. Literally, just take the L's and just sign someone from Eurobasket. Don't waste your money on a you don't waste money on a hardship. But like the problem is that like they've got 9 healthy players. That's not enough for a hardship. Like, it's not enough for a hardship contract. They're not injured enough to go for a hardship. Just because all their players play the same position does not mean they're injured enough to go for a hardship. They might have the cup returner. They genuinely, they might have the cup returner to get a point guard. Oh my god. They can't play. They have no point guards. What are the WNBA hardship rules? Just a heads up. The Fever can't sign anyone to a hardship contract. They can't sign... They can't bring in anyone. They can't. They can't bring in anyone. Oh no, sorry. Can they? Apparently you have to have 4 or more injuries. Okay, someone hits a 3. I told you guys. The comeback's on. The comeback's on. The comeback is on. Lexi in the corner. Thank you for shooting a 3-pointer, Lexi. It's about time. The miracle's on. The miracle's happening. I'm telling you guys. They're choke artists. If the Fever get to 80, they win this game. Tickets don't win championships. Caitlin Clark might win them one, though. She does a bit of both. She'll do a bit of both. Lexi Hull with the offensive foul. I'm telling you guys, these are choke artists. These are choke artists. 9.6 minutes. So much time. So much time. And by the way, no points in 3 minutes for Connecticut. Oh, for God's sake! Did Sheldon get her? Oh no, is that non-contact? No, that looks worse. I need to rewatch this. I need to rewatch this. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad a roll. No, she rolled it. It's her ankle. She rolled it. It doesn't look that bad. I'd say she'll be okay. No, she rolled her ankle. I watched it again. She rolled her ankle. She'll be fine. It doesn't look like a bad roll either. She'll be fine. Is it the same ankle? She probably tweaked the same ankle again. I don't know why she's not wearing a brace. By the way, the Fever still don't have enough injuries for a hardship contract. No, she just rolled her ankle. Shelton didn't injure her like she did Coulson. I'm telling you guys, they're choke artists. Great take. Unlucky. I'm telling you guys, they're choke artists. They're choke artists. The Connecticut Sun are the biggest choke artists in basketball. All of a sudden, this is a ball game. 8-0 run for Indiana. That is not a foul on Mabry. We'll take it. They're winning this game. I'm telling you guys, the Fever are winning this game. That's unlucky. But yeah, hopefully the I don't know what the Fever can do. I told you guys they're choke artists. Bank! Bank 3! I told you guys the Fever get to 80, they win the game. If the Fever get to 80, they win the game. I told you guys. I told you guys they get to 80, they win the game. Oh my, what is Natasha Howard doing? Was that a self-lob or something? Told you guys they're choke artists. Told you guys this team are choke artists. They are choke artists. The one up on every 3. It's not even funny how often this team chokes. Like, it's actually getting sad. Like, they will have blown 2 15-point leads in fourth quarters of the last in 3 games. Travel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, he's not even calling a timeout. Like, fire him now. Fire Mezian now. Fire Rashid Mezian. Fire Mezian now. If they lose this game. If they lose. Oh my god. Like, just fire the coach. Dewana Bonner for 3! Oh my god. So when he signed Dewana Bonner. That's a dumb foul. That's a real dumb foul. Is that team fouls? Like, just fire Mezian. Fire. You have to fire the coach. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, if Hartley's hitting threes, fair enough. All right, I'm not looking at the scoreboard. I'm reacting, and I will be reacting late. All right, Lexi Hull comes off a handoff. Marina Mabry with a great hand. The great hand by Marina Mabry there. All right, 1:58 to go. Connecticut are up 1. And straight to Tina Charles. One more to Sanaya Rivers. What is Sanaya Rivers doing? Oh my god! What is Sanaya Rivers doing? You live with that. Dewana Bonner comes off a handoff. Lexi in the corner for 3! Come on! Thank you guys for starting to shoot threes. This all started from a bank 3 from Dewana Bonner. Alright. Marina Mabry is the ball in the... from mid. Great shot by Marina Mabry. Great shot by Marina Mabry. Gotta say, great shot by Marina Mabry. They needed a timeout. Great shot by Marina Mabry. Suns had 84. Basketball's fun. Like... Oh, Connecticut hit 80. Man, I didn't think it was going to go like this. Fair enough, they hit 80. I'm wrong. I didn't put money on it. I just said they wouldn't. Oh my god. Dewana Bonner. Down 3 players. Dewana Bonner. What does Dewana Bonner have in the game? 13 points. She's somehow still a -9 on the floor. She just single-handedly got them back in the game right here. Single-handedly, Money Mabry. You know it. Oh, for God's sake. I'm delayed. I'm delayed. I didn't see the bucket. All right, I'm not looking up again. Oh, no, sorry. Did Mabry hit a shot to make it 3? She did. What is this camera angle? Why are we looking at bird's eye angle of the game? You earned that, Dewana. That's dumb, but you earned it. You earned it, Dewana. Big board, Lexi. Big board, Lexi. Good. Good. Big board. It's probably not a foul. Probably not a foul. As I'm wearing the Lexi Hull jersey. I've got my Lexi Hull jersey on. Alright, who's in the jump ball? Nelson Adoda's huge. Was Nelson Adoda, was she UConn? Did Nelson Adoda go to UConn? Yeah, she was in UConn. Oh. Oh no. At least there's fight. At least there was fight, I guess. At least there's a fight. Alright. They're gonna dribble it out. So best case scenario, the Fever are gonna get a chance at 3. Hartley has the ball at the free or at the halfway line right now. Hartley comes off a screen from Nelson Adoda, takes it back. DeWanna Bonner's done a really good job on defense. Hartley drives in. Big miss by Bria Hartley. Big miss by Bria Hartley. DeWanna Bonner. Old been DeWanna Bonner. This comeback. Maybe got 26, does she? Alright, lads. I am, by the way. We are watching. For this last play, I am going to be delayed. I am not reading the chat. So all of you guys in chat, that you guys can see what I can't see. You guys can read it yourselves. I will be, in fact, dragging the screen during this play onto the screen. I'm going to be dragging it on for like one play. Maybe I won't be. Maybe I won't be. I don't want to get copyright claims. But I will show it. Alright, this is a big one. It's a huge possession right here. Like, who do you give it to? You have to give it to I go corner 3 Lexi Hull. I think the extra pass to Lexi might work. I think this team is dumb enough to help on a drive. I think this Connecticut Sun team is dumb enough to help on a drive. Like, there's no reason for Tina Charles to be in the game right now. There's absolutely no reason for Tina Charles to be in the game right now. Okay, let's take a look here at what they're gonna do. They're running it for Kelsey. Why are they running a 2? Have we not seen how dumb they've been off resets? Have we not seen how dumb they've been off resets? Why did they go for the 2? They have a reset, but they've got 6 seconds off a reset. And we've seen how bad this team has been on sideline plays. Did they just put Sanaya Rivers on the line? Alright, they might win. They might win. For some reason, Sanaya Rivers is going to the line. There's no situation where Sanaya Rivers should be on the line. If they lose this game, you fire Mazian tomorrow. You fire him tomorrow. Good basketball mind and all that, but like if they lose this game, why is Sanaya Rivers on the line? Thank you for missing the free throw. They've got a reset. They could send this to OT. They could send this game to OT. Could they send it to OT? Might they win? Could they win? They might win this game, you know. They actually might mess about and win this game. Horrendous coaching by Rashid Mazian. They have a reset. Like, Mazian literally sent Sanaya Rivers, non-shooter. I know she's hit threes today. He sent a non-shooter to the line to ice the game. They're going to go for 2 and send it to OT. If they're smart, they're going to go for 2. They're going to inbound to Aaliyah, fake handoff. Fake handoff off Kelsey. Oh, what the hell is that, Kelsey? What the hell is that? 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 Like, what the hell was that? The Connecticut Sun did everything they could to lose that game. And the Fever still couldn't win. Kelsey Mitchell, 4 of 15 from the field. A slight improvement on her 4 of 16 game the last day. And if you guys agree this is crazy, subscribe. We are trying to hit 50k as soon as possible. We're trying to hit 48.3k by the end of the day. So if you guys could subscribe. And if you guys are in the stream or in the video, if we could get to 1,000 likes. If we get to 1,000 likes on this video, that would be absolutely insane. But the Connecticut Sun, lads, the Connecticut Sun scored 85 points. This is a team who only scored 87 against the Wings, so the Wings don't play defense, and they gave up 109. They scored 55 points against the Dream. They scored 62 points against the Aces. They gave up 85 points to the Connecticut Sun. 85 points, lads. And this game was a lot worse than it seemed. Like, with a few minutes to go, DeWanna Bonner just went nuclear hot. She banked a 3 and then hit some crazy shots. Lexi Hull hits a corner 3. Lads, this is an absolute, like, crazy situation. For game, to tie the game, Kelsey Mitchell shoots a dribble, sidestep, fall away air ball. Not only that, Sid Colson, their backup point guard, gets injured. Sophie Cunningham, their third choice point guard, gets injured. And because they went out with 11 and they're down, they still now have 8 healthy players. Because only 3 people are injured. As far as I'm aware, they can't sign a hardship player. They have 6 healthy players that can play. Because Bree Turner cannot play basketball. And they just don't play Michaela Timpson for some reason. There is no way Michaela Timpson's worse than Bree Turner. I don't even know if... I looked at it. I looked up the hardship rules. It states you need 4 players to be injured. It states you need 4 players to be injured. Like, you're going to have to get rid of Bree Turner to replace her with a guard. You have to do that right now. And they're going to do something dumb like bring in Bree Hall, who's not a point guard, to run the point guard. Bree Hall was, what, South Carolina's 7th choice point guard? After Tahina Pau, Raven Johnson, Malaysia Fulwiley, Tessa Johnson, and, I don't know, probably someone at the end of the bench. They've got 6 players right now. They are going into the Washington Mystics game with 6 players because they don't play Michaela Timpson. Bree Turner is barely a basketball player. They have their starting 5 now, which is going to be Kelsey Mitchell Point, Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, and DeWanna Bonner. And then they have Dantas on the bench. Dantas on the bench. And this front office is going to do something dumb. You know, if they're going to cut Bree Turner, they're going to do something dumb. At this stage, I don't care. I don't care. She could literally be starting brawls in the locker room. There is nothing worse, absolutely nothing worse for morale than losing to the 0-5 Connecticut Sun. Bring in Kennedy Carter. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. You need to win a basketball game. This team is not going to win another game. Like, this team, and by the way, Caitlin Clark is probably not going to check back in to be full court press and hacked by Ryan Howard. That is the dumbest thing. The dumbest thing that they can do. That is the dumbest thing they can do, is rush her back for those games. Just take the L's. Take the L's and hope she can come back in 2 weeks from now. Just take the L's. But, like, they're going to get killed by the Mystics, who got destroyed by the Liberty. They're going to get killed by the Mystics. They are going to get killed by the Chicago Sky. The Chicago Sky are going to absolutely destroy them. And for everybody saying Serena Sundell's the answer, Serena Sundell could not dribble past the halfway line in preseason. The only player that is American that might be the answer to winning a game while Caitlin Clark is out is signing Kennedy Carter to a 7-day. Caitlin Chen's not the answer. At this stage, Aaliyah's point guard. Aaliyah's point guard. The only player on this team that can play point guard. Aaliyah's point guard. 7 assists. Aaliyah Boston, if I'm not mistaken, like, she had 7 assists. 7 assists to 1 turnover. Let Aaliyah Boston play point guard. Let Aaliyah Boston play point guard. Like, Aaliyah up until the very end of that game. Bright spots. DeWanna Bonner at the end of that game. Dantas was solid. Aaliyah is fantastic. She just is fantastic, period. Natasha Howard, what the hell does she... She just scores. She just scores fake baskets. She just scores fake baskets. That's the only thing I'll say of Natasha Howard. She just gets fake buckets. Like, they are literally, like, empty baskets. Lexi Hull, no flaws. No problem with how Lexi Hull played. Lexi Hull, I'm not going to go and even say it. People in the chat are saying Carter's not coming back. If Kennedy Carter's not coming back, this team is not going to is done for. That's only a suggestion, because there's nobody good enough. Natasha Howard's going to have to play big minutes. The team doesn't play defense. The team doesn't play offense. Like, Aaliyah Boston, this team has just got to weather the storm. You got to hope to win one game. You got to hope to win one game before Caitlin Clark is back. And I would assume Caitlin Clark is going to miss 6 games. 6 games was always my guess. Like, are there any dogs out there? Like, Celeste Taylor is at least a dog, but you can't just bring in Celeste Taylor, because as far as I'm aware, the hardship contract rules, when it comes to the hardship contracts, as far as I'm aware, 4 players have to be gone. I think that 4 players. But this is an old rule, that 4 players have to be injured. They have got 6 players. Serena Sundell won't be able to dribble past the halfway line at the WNBA level. So Sundell is there's a reason she fell to the 3rd round. And there's a reason why they cut her. This team is literally like Aaliyah and Caitlin. This team goes where Aaliyah and Caitlin goes. And Kelsey Mitchell, by the way, it's nothing to do with her hand. It is nothing to do with Kelsey Mitchell's hand. Because she's doing dumb stuff. Kelsey Mitchell plays basketball like a 2K, like a kid when they play 2K and they get $20 VC for Christmas, bump up their speed to max ratings, bump up their ball handle to max ratings, and get all the cool animations, just start spamming dribble moves. Deja Kelly's so far from the answer. Oh my God, we are taking an undrafted player. Deja Kelly's so far from the answer. There is no answer. There is no answer. This team, the answer is somehow going back in the past, hiring an NBA coach from the Pacers and recruiting in Europe in the offseason and bringing in bringing in basically what the Mercury did. Trying to get Janelle Salone. Trying to trade for Ileana Rupert. Trying to trade for Maureen Photo's rights from the Liberty. That is what you do. The only fix for this is getting a time machine. And also you keep Grace Berger on the team. A time machine is the only way. It is a time machine. That is what they need. They need a time machine. Because this is not getting better and it's only going to get worse. Christy Wallace will be an upgrade on this team. Christy Sides will be an upgrade at coach. This is awful. This is awful. And lads, don't get me started on Stephanie White. And for everybody saying, but the coach is trying to do this, it's the players. Kelsey Mitchell played 35 minutes. If Kelsey Mitchell's not doing what you say, you can bench her. You can bench her. You don't have to. You don't have to play her. Like, you don't have to play her. You don't have to play her. Like, it's not, it is genuinely, it is on Kelsey Mitchell. You are not putting Kelsey Mitchell into positions to succeed. Kelsey Mitchell should not have the ball in her hands with more than 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. You are letting Kelsey Mitchell take the ball up. I don't care. Aaliyah, take the ball up. At this stage, Lexi, take the ball up. Kelsey Mitchell taking the ball up is dumb. We knew it was dumb coming into the season. Everything it is, we all knew that it was incredibly, incredibly dumb. It made no sense. It made no sense. This team does not play defense. I repeat, this team does not play defense. It's not that they play bad defense, they don't play defense. Lexi Hull draws some charges. Aaliyah, for some reason, has the worst whistle in the WNBA. Natasha Howard, all she looks for is steals and blocks. All she looks for is steals and blocks. She doesn't play defense. She is a better version of Melissa Smith. And if you guys agree, by the way, leave a like on this video. If you guys are in the stream, we can definitely get to 1,000 likes. There's 1,700 of you guys in here, and we're at 800 likes. And also, lads, we are trying to hit 48.3 thousand subscribers from this stream. Kelsey Mitchell, unless something changes, she's walking in. You let her walk in the offseason. You let her walk in the offseason. There was a huge thing to keep Kelsey Mitchell because of how she played last year. And she has gone back to the Kelsey Mitchell that won like 25% of her games. And that's on the coach. That is on the coach. Sophie Cunningham, again, I don't even think she played badly. The team was just bad when she was on the court. I don't think she did anything good. I don't think she did anything bad. She's missed shots. Why was DeWanna Bonner benched? Someone said Mitchell's not elite fact. No playoffs with her number one options for years. No wins since Clark injury. Stop blaming coach for mid-tier players. Why did DeWanna Bonner sit for the whole second half? She was unbelievable. She was unbelievable in the last game. She was really good in the Liberty game on defense. Why, when nobody's playing defense, did DeWanna Bonner sit? The only player in this team that can create their own shot at a decent rate, it seems to be DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna Bonner is the team's leader. Why is DeWanna Bonner sitting on the bench while Kelsey Mitchell is going, meep, meep, tween, 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 step back. I saw Julian Newman do this on a highlight one time. Let me go, meep, meep, tween, 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 step back, foot on the line, brick. Hell yeah. Like, why is DeWanna Bonner sitting on the bench? You are paying DeWanna Bonner $250,000 to sit on the bench. This team has 11 players because, again, they're paying Bree Turner and Sid Colson over the minimum. And by the way, Sid Colson was fine when she was on the floor. I'm not going to say anything about Sid Colson. Sophie Cunningham goes and rolls her ankle. This team is not equipped to win basketball games. And not games, period. This team is not equipped to win a basketball game. Not equipped to win a basketball game. And I can't believe I'm saying this. They are not equipped to win a basketball game. Like, I'm flabbergasted. I thought that this team had a chance of winning some games. I thought they were going to win this game. I thought they were going to win this game. Of all games, this game. You are facing a known choke artist team. You are facing a team of choke artists who choked. They are choke artists who choked. It's not like they didn't choke. They choked. They choked bad. And you lost to a choke artist who choked. That is on the coaching for letting a team go out there with half effort, with crazy rotations, with Aaliyah not touching the ball nearly enough until the end of the game. Every single thing should have went through Aaliyah Boston early in that game. Every single thing. You let them build a 15-point lead, barely calling timeouts. You put Bree Turner in that game before Damiris Dantas. You put Bree Turner in the game before Damiris Dantas. That is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. It is unacceptable, these coaching decisions. And by the way, do I think Stephanie White is a better basketball coach than Christy Sides? Yes. I, in fact, do think that Stephanie White is a better basketball coach than Christy Sides. But it is so close, and she is a worse offensive coach than Christy Sides. Because at least Christy Sides could see what works and sticks to it. Like, Stephanie White just has her plan. She is stubborn. She's a bad offensive coach and stubborn. You cannot be that. You cannot be stubborn and bad offensively. Imagine if Christy Sides was stubborn. At least the one thing we will always give credit for is that Christy Sides adapted. As the one thing we will always give Christy Sides credit for. She adapted. She at least tried. She at least tried to adapt. But we're not even seeing adaptations. We are seeing, I'm not joking when I say this, if you watched this game from the start, in basketball, what do all good teams base their game around? All good teams. The pick and roll and the three ball and the layups. The high percentage, not the high percentage shots, the high shot value, which is a 3-point shot, because an open threes. An open three is a high shot value shot. And the more open threes you shoot, the more you look for that, the more it frees up layups. Because if you're not spreading the floor, you're not scoring layups. The Indiana Fever spent the first 3 quarters of this game hunting mid-ranges. They spent the first 3 quarters hunting mid-ranges. And by the way, they got back in the game because they winged it. DeWanna Bonner started hitting circus shots. They got back in the game because the Connecticut Sun choked and they started hitting circus shots. That is nothing to do with their coaching, why they nearly pulled it back. They winged it. They winged it. They just started shooting circus shots. Everything in we watched a team hunt mid-range shots for 3 quarters. No wonder they lost. A team can't win in the year of 2025 hunting mid-ranges. You can shoot mid-ranges. You can shoot the occasional mid-range shots. You can shoot, but the mid-range shot should only be taken in a late shot clock situation, or if it's your star player who is a mid-range specialist, i.e. a Paige Bueckers type player. You don't have a Paige Bueckers type player. Lexi Hull fadeaway Dirk fades was your go-to offense early in the game. Kelsey Mitchell going meep, dribble, fadeaway was your go-to offense. This was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. And they nearly got bailed out because of DeWanna Bonner heroics. DeWanna Bonner nearly bailed out incompetence from coaching in Christie Sides. The dumbest game I've ever seen in terms of shot selection by Kelsey Mitchell. When Kelsey Mitchell, by the way, Kelsey Mitchell as an off-the-ball cutter is exceptional. When she curls, when she's attacking downhill, when she's an off-the-ball cutter, she's exceptional. But when she's going side to side and creating her own shot, she is a worse decision maker than Enrique. And I did not think that there was possible to be a worse decision maker than Enrique. I didn't think it was going to be possible. She was the worst decision maker on a court that included Marina Mabrey. She was the worst decision maker on a court that included Marina Mabrey. How can you be a worse decision maker than Marina Mabrey? Like, they're done. They're done. Like, I cannot believe this. Like, Christy Sides had a dumb plan, but at least she had a plan. At least she had a plan. This team, the only reason they were in the game is because they winged it. Because they freaking winged it. Like, we just lost to Shania. We just lost to the Sun. We just lost to the Sun, who tried their best to lose this game. And we got to be honest as well. The Fever are cooked. And if you guys agree, leave a like, lads. On the video and on the stream. Lads, we are so close to 1,000 likes. We are 130 off. And I've stayed on for all this. The Fever are cooked. The Fever are down to one guard. One recognized guard in Lexi Hull. Dewana Bonner should probably start point guard the next game. Like, I don't think Dewana Bonner is a point guard. I think she's probably going to start point guard the next game. Like, it is more than likely that Dewana Bonner is going to start point guard. Our 6'4" wing is probably going to start point guard. And, well, she probably should start point guard. Kelsey Mitchell is going to start point guard. And Kelsey Mitchell is, like, it's just a black hole. She's a black hole. Sid Colson, injured. Sophie Cunningham, injured. Caitlin Clark, injured. And there's no answer. There's no answer. Like, I'm trying to think, who is the best, any good American guard overseas? Like, what? I'm just trying to think, who is the best American guard in EuroLeague? That's still there. Who's the best? Yeah, it has to be an American guard because you can't get a European in on a hardship. Who is the best American guard that's still there? And please do not say Deja Kelly or Serena Sundell, or you better not say Bree Hall. Grace Berger is the best American guard that's still left. Grace Berger is the best American guard. Like, and it is crazy that they might actually have to bring back Grace Berger. Like, Grace Berger is the best. Celeste Taylor. In fairness, Ari McDonald. There are a couple of players. But they wanted these players. They could have signed them anyway. The closest thing to a, like, the closest thing to an answer is Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald, from the Sparks last year, came off a season where she averaged 8.6 points per game. But to do that, because 4 players aren't injured because they went out with 11. Because they went out with 11 players, they can't sign her to a hardship. So they're probably going to have to cut Bree Turner to get her. But she doesn't play anyway. She sucks anyway. But the closest thing to an answer is Ari McDonald. Like, that's the closest thing to an answer. 100 times better than Serena Sundell. That's the closest thing to an answer. Maybe, and I mean maybe, Grace Berger. But they're not going to sign Grace Berger. They're not going to sign Grace Berger. Grace Berger is the best option because she's 6 foot tall. She's versatile. She can play a bit of defense. Yes, she gets cooked by point guards, but she's a little bit switchable. Bring Ali Quigley, who's just had a kid. The problem is now, because they were dumb in the offseason and refused to recruit in Europe and signed Bree Turner and Sid Colson to inflated contracts. So they had to go, because they signed them to inflated contracts, they couldn't look in Europe, and now they can't look to Europe now. They have to wait till after Eurobasket, and after Eurobasket is not good enough. Like, after Eurobasket is not good enough for this team. It really isn't. Because by the time Eurobasket's done, we're at the end of June, and this team is already essentially out of playoff contention. If the Mercury found some in Europe, why can't Indiana? They can't now because Eurobasket is about to happen, and you can't sign a European player. You can't sign a non-American, as far as I'm aware, to a hardship because of visa issues. You can't sign him to a hardship. They won't get a visa for a hardship contract. They're cooked. They're cooked. Jaylen Brown, a point guard. What are we doing? Jaylen Brown averaged 6 points per game in Russia. What are we doing? What are we doing? People are just shouting names. People are doing the exact thing that led the Fever into this position right now. Looking at big names, looking at names who are decent in college, and looking at names who used to be good in the WNBA 5 years ago, and giving them big contracts. That is what got the Fever in this position now. It's what got the Fever in this position right now. Making dumb signings. Why? Because Jaylen Brown played a good preseason game 2 years ago. Jaylen Brown was a 7-point per game scorer in a bad Russian league. Anastasia Kosu was better in Russia, and she can't get off the bench for the Lynx. Serena Sundell is a project player. Serena Sundell is going to be available in the summer because no one's going to sign Serena Sundell because she can't dribble past the halfway line at the WNBA level. Serena Sundell cannot dribble past the halfway line. Bree Hall is closer to a power forward than a point guard. You might as well have Aaliyah Boston playing the point guard if you're going to bring in Bree Hall. The Indiana Fever are screwed because this front office were dumb in the summer. And by the way, you can't tell me that there weren't videos on this channel. You can't tell me, and I mean this, they're not looking at my channel, but you cannot tell me that there weren't people talking about these European players. You can't tell me that on this channel, if you watched, that Monique Okolo-McCanny was a surprise. You can't pretend that Janelle Salone or Carla Lake were surprises if you watch this channel. You can't say there were surprises. How is it that an Irish guy who watches a little bit of basketball and talks about it seems to know more about the sport of basketball than people getting paid millions of dollars to run a basketball team? All they did was sign people who they thought the fans would get excited by. How is it that all those players for the Mercury, by the way, I didn't realize Westbell would be this good. How is it that I knew what Kitty Alaxa could do because I watched her play against the Irish national team. I knew what Okolo-McCanny could do because I watched the French league. I watched all of these leagues. I knew what Salone could do because I watched her play against Ireland and I watched her in EuroLeague. How is it that I know this, but the WNBA GMs, again, Alexa Hell didn't know that one. I'll put my hand up and say I didn't know that one. Westbell was an office worker. But why is it that I knew exactly the types of players that the Fever could have done with, and people are like, oh, why did they not do that in hindsight? I said it. I made multiple videos about these players. Why is it that a random Irish guy who just loves the sport of basketball can know this, and a front office staff who get paid millions of dollars decided to go out with 11 players with no intention of paying one of them and paying Sid Colson and Bree Turner 10 grand each more than they should have gotten? If you paid them 10 grand less, and by the way, Erica Wheeler's making 20 grand less than Sid Colson. She's making 20 grand less than Sid Colson. Serena Sundell, I was mad when they didn't draft her. I agree I was mad when they didn't draft her, but I watched Serena Sundell not get past the halfway line against Connecticut Sun. I watched her not get past the halfway line. This team literally signed foreign talent for years with the exception of Julie Alamont. The best foreign talent in the world all wants to go to the WNBA now. There's a big difference between the best foreign talent not wanting to go to WNBA and them choosing to go to WNBA. Janelle Salone, this is a team, and it is like in the 90s. It is like being the teams that took over Drazen, that took Kukoc, that took Divac. This is the European, again, these top players in Europe, they're not brilliant, but they're way better than bench players. They want a fake championship experience. DeWanna Bonner was enough. But you had to get Bonner, Turner, and Colson. You had to get all three. Bonner, Howard, Turner, and Colson. DeWanna Bonner, Howard, cool. There was no need to get Turner or Colson. No need. So anyway, yeah, lads, that is the video. That is the video. I will see you guys. I need to relax. I'll see you guys. I'm going to do some breathing exercises.